Russia, a land of immense scale, has been shaped by centuries of dramatic change. Its story begins with the East Slavs, whose early settlements laid the groundwork for the nation. The traditional starting point of Russian history is 862, with the establishment of the Rus state by Varangian rulers. In 882, Prince Oleg of Novgorod seized Kiev, unifying the northern and southern East Slavic lands and shifting the center of governance to Kiev. A pivotal moment arrived in 988 when the state adopted Christianity from the Byzantine Empire, sparking a synthesis of Byzantine, Slavic, and Scandinavian cultures that defined Russian identity for a millennium. Eventually, this early state, Kievan Rus, fragmented due to Mongol invasions between 1237 and 1240. The Mongols, or Tatars, crushed Russian armies and razed cities like Kiev. Following the Mongol yoke, Moscow began its ascent in the 13th century as a significant political force, driving the unification of Russian territories. By the late 15th century, smaller principalities were absorbed into the Grand Duchy of Moscow. Ivan the Great solidified this power, ending the Golden Horde's dominance and laying the Russian state's foundations. His grandson, Ivan IV, known as Ivan the Terrible, further expanded rule. In 1547, he was crowned the first Tsar of all Russia, transforming the Grand Duchy into the Tsardom of Russia. His reign saw autocratic powers peak as he ruthlessly subordinated the nobles. The death of Ivan's heirless son, Fyodor I, in 1598 plunged Russia into the time of troubles. This tumultuous era ended in 1613 with Michael Romanov's coronation, establishing a dynasty that ruled until 1917. The Romanovs oversaw massive expansion, conquering Siberia and reaching the Pacific Ocean by the late 17th century. In 1721, Peter the Great renamed the state the Russian Empire, established St. Petersburg as the capital, and introduced Western European culture. Catherine the Great continued these westernizing policies, expanding the southern boundary to the Black Sea. Despite territorial gains, 19th century Russia remained economically backward compared to the West. The authoritarian Tsarist system fostered a tense atmosphere, sparking radical movements. Devastating involvement in World War I, economic breakdown, and discontent triggered the 1917 Russian Revolution, ending Romanov rule. By late 1917, Vladimir Lenin's Bolsheviks seized St. Petersburg and Moscow, igniting a bitter civil war. In 1922, Soviet Russia and other republics formed the Soviet Union. For nearly 70 years, Russia's history was intertwined with the USSR, which played a crucial role in World War II after recovering from Nazi Germany's surprise invasion. Finally, the Soviet Union's collapse in 1991 marked the beginning of the Russian Federation, bringing Russia to its current form.